for doing this hike is I used to go to Virginia for my summers, and I'd spend the summer with my uncle and my grandmother, which we called her Granny. And me and him would go hiking, not really hiking, but walking, but we'd do it all day. We'd go through the woods, you know, trails, up mountains and all. So I got to liking it. And, well, I mean, it's been a while. It's been a while since I thought of that. But about a year ago, me and my son-in-law, we went to a park, like, you know, where we hiked in about 7 miles, and we pitched a tent, you know, spent the night and came back the next day. And that brought back, you know, all those memories of when I was little. And when he said something about the Appalachian Trail, you know, I mean, we're not going to do 2,000 miles, but this is big time for us, 4 days, 4 nights. But yeah, I'm excited for it. So yeah, I want to do the Appalachian Trail, and maybe someday do the whole trail. But baby steps. It'll take 4 days and 4 nights.
Every year, my father-in-law and I, we go on some sort of Father's Day hike. Well, it's past few years it's been a hike, and just was thinking of a way to really make it more adventurous, and so I thought of this. I read online that it's something like most people quit within the first 15 miles or so of the Appalachian Trail. So I thought that would be a challenge for us, and we could tackle that and see how it turns out. And so once I told him about it, we thought it was a good idea, and we started trying to train up and read about it and do everything we could, and just really got us excited about this year's trip.
I think that Randall and Robert have bit off quite a challenge in this hike. On a through hike of the AT, you're hiking so many miles that it's very easy to forget, you know, certain sections of the trail, and even hundreds of miles of the trail that you don't really remember very well. But that first 50 miles of the AT is one that I'll never forget.
We were about to put a tent together, that one, just so we could test it for our trip.
Rivers seem to flow through me. The Rockies are home to my feet. I can't give you the answers, 'cause I'm high on the eagle's wings. Some days I feel like stopping, like I'm not good enough. But I keep traveling onward to see the end, though it's rough. I will answer one question about the walking and all this hell. I never knew I'd find answers all along this trail. Give me a moment to catch my breath. I don't know what I have left as the day turns to night, beginning to watch my steps.
Oh yeah, let's take the shoes off.
Oh,
You know, we don't want dirt in it before we ever use them. Whew. I hate getting in these things.
don't worry, I took care of it.
No, buddy. This is gonna be rough.
Hey,
This is not the one we're used to.
buddy, what's that?
What'd you do to work at work today, Jim?
Oh man, that's good for me.
So, here we sit. This is gonna be close quarters.
That ground is hard too. Oh.
That's probably luxury compared to what.
Well, let's make a
Imagine ground this hard and
let's
and a root back.
let's draw up a pact now. There'll be no farts in my house.
This is tight quarters, ain't it?
I remember feet.
Now think about. No, I ain't saying that.
Oh, you talking about right here?
Yeah. Imagine when we get sleeping bags, our bags. We're gonna have to leave our bags. We have to leave our bags outside the tent. Ain't no way where they gonna fit at. This is ridiculous. This is like if you had when you were a little kid, you had your cousin sleeping in the tent with you.
But yeah, I swear I ain't used to nothing this hard.
Hold that thought. No, stay in. Let's zip it up.
Oh yeah, let's give it a full do it. Hey, watch your hands there, buddy.
What? Oh. It's a silent one, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, so
it's like the tent. Yeah, we're gonna have to stake it.
Yeah,
and it won't be all up on our heads like this.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, I mean, I got an elbow in his head right now.
Well, I mean, I'll be up against the door over here, like, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be this way.
But I like to sleep with my leg cocked up.
Yeah, me too.
You turn.
No. He ain't throwing no leg over me, bud.
You turn the other way, you know. I'll lay like this and you turn the other way.
Yeah, I hope that happens. That was our tent, guys. It wasn't too bad.
No, not
putting it up. I think that will not make us miserable every morning to take down, you know. So this works.
It seems like every other day I'll switch back and forth between whether or not I'm ready for this or not. But it's at this point, just days before we leave out, I really feel like I'm as ready as I can be. I'm excited about it, and I'm just ready for the day to get here for us to hit the road and get going on down to Georgia. And I've trained as much as I can train and did as much as I can do to prepare myself. So I really feel like that we are ready to hit the trail.
Physically preparing yourself, joined the gym, and doing a lot of walking, sort of so-called hiking. Been in the woods, you know, been up to the mountains and did a little walking around, and eating right, trying to eat a little less, trying to lose weight. And, you know, I mean, physically, yeah, I'm getting prepared. Mentally is a different thing, because you think of the bears and the snakes and, you know, where you gonna get your water from, you know, your backpacks, are they too heavy, did you bring everything? And, you know, if you've never done it before, then getting prepared mentally is a little hard to do. Now, after we do this, if we go do it again, which I'm pretty sure will, then I'll be more mentally fit, because I'll know what to expect. But right now, I'm about the best as I can be.
I think their biggest hurdle is going to be is to keep themselves physically healthy. This can be a huge stress on your body, and mainly your feet, because you're not used to hiking this many miles, and then with all of the weight of your gear on your back, I think that foot care and the health of their feet is going to be really crucial for these guys. And hopefully they take the time to listen to their body and don't wait too long if you start to feel a blister to take care of it.
For our Appalachian trip, we decided for food, we were going to get some MREs. MREs, we didn't realize the box came and it weighs 20 pounds. So what we did was we got the vegetarian choice out of the box, and we decided we would try it because we got more food than what we need, and it'll lessen our load. So we're going to open these bad boys up and read us what's in there. Man, I got to read.
Garlic mashed potatoes. Yeah, buddy, I ain't reading crap.
We got
all I'm reading here is 270 calories, 140
garlic
calories.
mashed potatoes.
That's 2.
We got
3,
vegetable lasagna.
14.
What appears to be some crackers, vegetable crackers, I don't know.
I'm guessing this is the heater.
Oh, there's a cookie in there for 300.
Comes with a spoon and looks like some little dip and stuff. Remove the MRE pouch from the carton and save the carton. So you're going to start with your lasagna.
Can I start with a chocolate chip?
No, you ain't got to heat it up.
No, but I can eat it. Oh, I dropped my stuff on the floor. Oh.
The water is going to go in there.
Oh, it worked, food.
Yeah, so we'll have to go to the faucet here in a second. But anyway, go ahead. Wait, what are you doing? You're going to get your lasagna, sit the rest down.
What is that?
Garlic mashed potatoes. I think you set this in there while it's heating because it's going to heat up on its own. So, all right, tear the top of the bag. Go ahead and set this stuff to the side because except the bag, you don't need it.
I wouldn't want to drop it on the floor again.
Well, no, we're going to have to move to the faucet. Yeah. Tear the top of the bag off and place the MRE pouch in the bag heater. No, don't tear the top of that. Tear the top of that off, buddy.
Tear the top of that.
Hold on, just hold on to your cardboard. Now I don't know what they mean by top. Yeah.
Well, you got a bottom and you got a top.
Well, no, I didn't know if they meant. Let me smell it.
Nah.
Let me
You
smell
ain't
it.
smelling my stuff.
I can smell it.
Nah, it smells like spaghetti sauce.
Yeah, it does. It smells pretty good.
I mean, yeah, it ought to be. Oh, what are you waiting on?
You got it now.
Huh?
Tear the top off the bag. Place MRE pouch in bag with heater. Be tearing the bag. It didn't say that on direct.
I thought you
might
said it.
activate
Where'd
the
you
heater.
read it from?
I thought it's to tear the top of that bag. You might not even supposed to. I bet you wouldn't. Tear off top of bag. Place MRE pouch in the bag with heater.
Yeah, now water's going to get in.
It might be alright. Hold on.
I have to just push it out into a plate and put it in the microwave now.
Alright, so this water still looks like she's boiling. And it says we could eat it now. Well, it don't say it, but do I just reach in and grab it? Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Come on, man, don't let me get hurt. Oh yeah, no, that's
What about?
I mean it's lukewarm.
No, but that looks. I mean, it ain't even runny or nothing. What are you blowing on?
I ain't blowing it.
Oh, what is? I mean, it ought not be hot. Is it warm?
Room temperature.
It was room temperature when we opened it.
No, that's it's pretty good actually. I ain't gonna lie.
Room temperature or pretty good food?
Pretty good food.
Yeah.
It could be a little hotter.
Well, I mean, you probably put it in front of the thing when you're supposed to put it behind the thing.
No.
No, I'm talking about the heater, not the box.
The heater's over there. Right?
I don't know. Let me look at mine. Well, I don't know. Was it stuck to one side or the other?
Yeah, no. It's in, yeah, so it was supposed to be on the bottom, right? The heater's supposed to be on the bottom of the
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it was. It's right there.
Okay. Except he told me to open it first, and I opened it, and then
make your sauce a little runny.
I seen some stuff floating around in my water. So I probably got that nasty water in here that you're not supposed to eat. So if I die,
Oh yeah, yours looks better than what mine did. I mean, you ain't gonna say, "Good God, that's what I want for dinner," but it's edible.
Well, I'll probably eat it, but it wasn't even near warm. Do the Appalachian Trail for people who have never hiked, who has nothing, you know, as far as hiking and camping equipment and stuff. You have to buy a lot of stuff. I mean, you just can't go up into the woods there and with nothing, you know. We had to buy backpacks, sleeping bags, a sleeping mat, trail shoes, hiking boots. Got a couple of water packs, and I bought snake bite kit. You know, got some pepper spray for bear. I mean, hey, I've never been before, so seen it on the video. So, you know, we're gonna go prepared. I mean, at the best that we can be for no more than what we know.
Nothing really scares me in general. Right now, just the thoughts going through my head days before we go would be the just the pain level that we're going to have to take, the miles we got to get in. That's a little scary because we've set it to where we have to get off of that mountain by Sunday, and getting to that day, getting the right amount of miles in is going to be tough. So that scares me. As far as the typical things that scare people with the snakes and the bears, I've went back and forth with those things, and we've prepared ourselves best we can for that. And so that's really left in my mind as far as something that scares me.
Planning is going to be crucial for these guys in deciding how many miles they're going to be doing on which days. And being that these guys are going to do it in so few a days, you would think that you could take your mileage and just divide it among the days that you're going to be hiking, but the trail doesn't give you that option always, because you have to, camp depending on where you can camp and where the shelters are, and a lot of times it's depending on water sources and where you're going to be able to stay. So you may not be able to divide this up into equal, 13, 14 miles a day.
Figure out what we're doing here. That is Springer Mountain. Now let's use the highlight on it. Yeah, I just want to asterisk it too. Alright. So, what Nate, when we talked to Nate, he suggested 12 miles, 8 miles, and 20 miles for our day. So, 12 miles would put us roughly.
Just do.
Well, it's
Cooper
12
Gap.
Gap. We would do Cooper Gap. So,
Pete's for parking lot.
well, yeah, they each got their own parking lots in towns.
No, man, I was looking for something like this tent thing here.
Oh, well, no, we can camp anywhere. We just walk into the woods. Oh, I'm guessing. So 12, I'm going to put MP for Nate's plan. So we have a backup plan, 2 plans.
Now, on these is the water things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Either we take this paper or you just write down.
Oh, yeah. When we move this to tablet, I will lay out detailed in the plans, but for now we got that.
It ain't like doing the whole 2,000 miles. So, I mean, yeah, I'll miss some people, my kids. But that ain't much of a, 4 days, 4 nights. So sometimes I don't see my kids for 4 days or 4 nights. So I'm good. I think I'll survive and give them a hug when I get back.
In previous years, we've had all the supplies we needed, but we found out on an overnight hike that what we had was really heavy. And so when we read about this, we knew we needed to lighten the load. So we pretty much had to buy everything over from the tent to the, sleeping bags, everything like that, trekking poles. And the big thing was food, figuring out how we wanted to do this, if we wanted to bring a stove, or MREs, which we went with MREs. And so we had to purchase all that. And it's a lot more expensive than we anticipated, getting everything ready for this, but we have bought everything that we would need.
Although water, I don't think is going to be an issue for these guys on the trail, because that section of trail tends to have a lot of flowing water, and even in the warmer summer months, the springs don't tend to dry up. But what is really going to be crucial for them is to figure out how much water they need to be carrying. These guys not only are going to have all of their gear, but also be able to carry the appropriate amount of food and water. Now, they need to make sure that they're paying attention to their guidebook and knowing where their next water supply is. So not only are they keeping water on hand to drink, but just enough water on hand to drink without carrying so much that they're weighing themselves down.
Started out
weeks ago, I did 28 miles in 3 days. It's a 28-pound pack.
Yeah.
Where'd you start?
I started down in Tennessee, and I went to Damascus. I was doing it when all the thru hikers were in there.
Yeah.
Because on the 15th and 16th of May was the trail days in Damascus, Virginia.
Yeah.
And so all the thru hikers were trying to make it there for that because it's a huge festival.
Yeah. You see any bears?
No, I didn't, but some other people did. They said they didn't see bears in that area. They saw them down in North Carolina, Smoky Mountains Park.
Yeah. Yeah.
Up there in Tennessee where we were at, they said they hardly ever seen the bears. But there are some there, they just don't see them because it's not that big.
Yeah.
The bears know where to stay, where in the park, where they're safer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hope not to see nothing.
I saw a deer and snake, and we do 2 or 3 day sections.
Yeah.
Maybe a 4 day.
Well,
I might throw a 4 day in next year
Yeah.
spring.
This will be our first time. And
Well, this was my first time.
we was thinking about maybe next time go to the same spot where we ended and then keep going that way or something,
One day do the whole thing. You'll be gone, but I'll keep chugging away.
I'll still be here because I'm just 68. I'm only middle age. I still got another 68. That's my plan. There's a cup.
Yeah, and light.
Yeah, that's Snow Peak. And here's my poles. They're carbon fiber.
Oh yeah, those probably lighter than ours.
Real cheap from Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
Real cheap from Amazon.
We got ours from Amazon.
Yeah, but we didn't know nothing about them. We just got some.
And I made this because I have to walk with a cane. So when I'm in camp, those poles are in my tent.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so I use this for a cane. See, it doesn't weigh anything.
So we could use something like that to swat the black flies away.
Yeah, that's what you need to put a fly swatter on it.
Yeah, swat.
This isn't as heavy right now because it doesn't have the water, the food, and the clothes in it.
Right.
But see, this was Osprey pack. This is a small pack compared to what most people have because this is only a 50.
Yeah,
A lot of people have 65, 70s, and
I
75.
think ours are 50 as well.
But I was able to put everything in here just fine and carry 3 liters of water.
But yeah.
Yeah.
And you carried it in the. You carried
I have
the 3
liter. I have a 3 liter water reservoir.
Did you do like a camel pack, or you just put the bag?
No, it's Osprey. It's like a Camelback, except it's a different brand. It's called Osprey. Now, I even took shoes. That 20 pounds included shoes.
Huh. Yeah.
Those are camp shoes because when you get to camp, you want to take your boots off because they're going to be wet from sweat.
Yeah.
And you want to let them dry out good. So you need. A lot of people use flip flops. I can't wear flip flops.
Yeah, I use flip flops.
And some people use the. What do you call them? Not frogs.
Crocs.
Crocs.
Yeah. Got a pair of those.
Wrong animal.
Yeah.
But this one's really great, and it's got what's called anti-gravity. But this was an expensive. This is REI pack.
Yeah. Imagine
I've been a member of REI since '77. So, but yeah, and my tent weighs 1.5 pounds. It's I got some expensive stuff.
Your tent from REI as well?
Yeah, it's called Big Agnes.
And
it's like a pup tent.
Yeah.
Except it's a 2-man tent. It's a regular peak tent. It's not a dome.
Yeah.
And so these are the tent poles.
Yeah.
And so you're not carrying extra tent. It weighs 1.5 pounds.
Yeah.
The tent.
I think ours is a 2-pounder, and it's a field and stream. And
oh, okay. Well, that's pretty good.
But it's a 2-man.
Yeah, but there's going to be 2
we're going to be,
so one guy doesn't have to carry one.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah, he gets to carry that. And if it gets cold at night, it'll be mighty warm. A 2-man tent is really a 1-man tent.
One night I didn't even sleep in my sleeping bag. It was that warm. Yeah. But the water was fantastic, and I never got. It's been weeks now, and I never got sick at all.
We're still trying to figure out how much water we're taking.
I just took the 3 liters.
Yeah.
And 3 liters is more than I need a day. But I drank a whole bunch. But I started at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I drank a lot during the day before that.
Yeah.
When I go hiking, I don't drink that much because I drink it before.
Yeah.
like my daily hikes.
And that wasn't a painful hike to you?
I'm sorry?
A painful hike, like bad on the legs, back, pack pulling on you, all that? Wasn't too bad?
I was a runner and a bicyclist.
Oh, there's a difference.
I used to, until I was 55, I rode 100, for years, I rode 175 miles a week.
Yeah.
And in my 30s and 40s, I ran 30, 40 miles a week. There's my air mattress, and it's a 3-inch air mattress.
What is that? Is that heavy? No.
That's 3 inches thick.
How do you pump it up?
This pump
Oh.
right here. Practice before you go.
Yeah.
Taking it in and out, so you know where you want things to be.
Right.
So you don't have to take everything out
Yeah.
to eat your lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And I ate granola bars for lunch.
Yeah.
And I ate nuts during the day.
Yeah.
So I had a bag of tree nuts, unsalted.
Mm.
That's what I eat every day anyhow. And I had granola bars, and I didn't cook for lunch. Because you don't want to eat too much,
Yeah.
and you don't want to linger too long, you're going to get too stiff.
Yeah.
What kind of socks do you wear?
My everyday normal cotton socks. You don't advise that?
Not at all, because they'll get too wet.
I've heard dress
Cause
socks,
blisters.
like silk.
I wear silk liner socks and wool, partly wool hiking socks.
Mm-hmm.
They're not that expensive. You'd be surprised. They're not that expensive.
Yeah.
The silk liners keep your feet from rubbing and getting blisters.
You are
Also, it keeps
you
your
are
feet
both
drier.
pair.
I wear both pair.
Oh.
But the silk socks are just like nothing.
Yeah.
Mm.
They're a liner sock.
And you
And you can get those at Field and Stream at REI.
and you never got any blisters on this trip?
I've never gotten any blisters those 1,100 miles of hiking.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's good advice then.
Yeah. Because if you get a blister, that sucks
And you
because
should
you
have
still
seen
got a long way to go.
You should have seen some of the blisters those thru hikers had
I've
because they
seen
were wearing
videos,
one
yeah.
pair of socks.
Yeah.
And then I saw a lot of people wearing the liner socks. Didn't have any problem.
Hey, we
Anytime.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hey, good luck.
All right.
Have
Thank you.
fun.
Yeah, I don't know about any fun.
What's your first names?
Robert.
Robert?
Randall.
Randall. Oh,
Yeah.
Robert and Randall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Works out great, huh?
Yeah.
Where we?
I got no idea.
Awesome.
I mean, you know, I'm a fast food type of person. Oh, we ain't getting on
It's
that.
7:10 right now, and it says we'll be there at 11:18 tonight.
Yeah.
We should probably stop a lot.
Well, huh?
Not a lot, but I'm saying we shouldn't be fearful to stop because it really don't matter what time we get.
Oh, no. But I
Later the better for me.
stop and get something to eat and stop and get gas because I ain't got but a half a tank.
And then stop and get something to eat. I'm just saying it's gonna be a while between seasons.
And then get up and go get something to eat. Oh, come on.
Yeah. Well, that's just way. Oh, this is brunch, but
Just the way you roll.
Yeah.
Eat.
hopefully I can roll on down that
Well,
man.
you probably will. You keep eating.
I'll hear this letter from the kid. Huh?
Oh.
I said, do you want to
Yeah.
read this letter from you? It
Yeah.
says, Dear Daddy and Pawpaw, I love you and hope you are safe and happy on the trail. I want you to be encouraged to keep going. Make sure you get enough water and food each day and check out my YouTube video. XOXO Presley. She drew a few things there. We'll be safe. And she wrote me one more letter for us to read out on the trail. So, good words of encouragement.
Pack up my bags, let me know when they're done. I'll be out front watching the darkness take the sun. I don't really know if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Wake me up in Georgia and I'll pick another song. The Lord knows I've been trying for so long. I put my words to paper, trying to write a perfect song. I don't really right or what is wrong. Wake me up in Georgia, darling, I'll be holding on. Georgia, yes, you're on my mind. Georgia, I will be just fine.
I go Brent, time to shine one more time. Another wind coming up. That was brutal last night. Oh my God, was that bad? Lost my whole driveway.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's just a big ravine. Took it all.
Yeah, we sort of picked a bad time to do this.
Yeah. Looked at the weather. It looks like we'll be fighting rain. Oh, it's gonna come down hot and heavy when it comes down.
Yeah.
Notify me if you start to run out of time and you feel you're running out of time. You're gonna know today or tomorrow how many miles you're gonna be consistently doing.
Yeah.
Okay. To know whether or not you're gonna make it back to your car.
Yeah.
In time. You said you're on a time limit, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Then you can call or text me and say, hey, look, we're not going to make it. Can you get us back to your car? You're going to shorten the distance to your car, which is going to make it easier for somebody to get you and take you back to your car. Alright? Just bear in mind, you may have to wait. But for today's hike, take this with you. Okay? Now, what this is, you still have to do the waterfall. Alright?
Yeah.
All 604 stairs up. That's for your video. Yeah. Alright, now, when you get to the top, that's Blue Blaze. Okay? Well, you know all the approach here is Blue Blaze. Right. Alright. When you get to the top of the waterfall, you look over to the right. In the upper right, there's a parking lot, upper level parking lot with a bathroom. Go in the bathroom, water up, fresh water. Okay. Alright. Across from that bathroom, in that parking lot, it's a trailhead. That's where you pick the approach trail back up. There'll be a big billboard sign that'll say Leadfoot Hike In Trailhead. Okay. The trees will have two blazes on them. They'll have the blue and the lime green, like this. Alright? They share. The approach trail shares with the Leadfoot Hike In Trail, which is a lime green blaze, for only a quarter of a mile. When you hit the park boundary lines, those two trails are going to split. Okay?
Yeah.
You take the lime green and not the blue. Okay. The reason being is the lime green, that's this red line. See your topo? Yeah. Much easier to do. You can cover more ground in less time. It is physically longer than the same section of the approach.
Yeah.
All right, but it takes you even less time to cover that distance because it's so easy to do. Okay. All right. There's mile markers posted all along that trail. On the back of that are points of interest at those mile markers for your video. Okay. When you get to the Leadfoot Lodge, 5 miles, it takes the average person 3 hours to get there.
Yeah.
Water up again. Fresh water. Don't have to use any of your resources. Gotcha. All right? That'll be the last time you have fresh water, by the way. The rest of it you have to treat. Right. I flip that back over. Once you did get your fresh water at the lodge out there, 1 more mile of the lime green back to the blue, then hang a right, and it's 3 1/4 miles to spring. Half that distance, half that 3 1/4 is Black Gap Shelter, where you can top off with water out of the ground. Yeah. Or spend the night. Okay? But it should cut you down in less time to get to spring. And that way you'll make up on time. Because it's going to take you 6 hours to do the approach.
Yeah.
If you stay on the approach.
How long does it take you to do the stairs, most people?
Average 1 hour.
Yeah.
I used to work there as a ranger for 8 years.
Can we pitch a tent at the top of the stairs?
No. Oh, it's back. That's good to see. The only place to pitch a tent is going to be outside of the park boundaries.
Yeah. Well, what's the
you think would be the toughest day? The first day or the last day?
Today's gonna be tough.
I mean, for the people that don't hike.
Today's gonna be tough. Climbing them stairs. I got a motto: take your time, you'll do fine. Know when to push and when not to. Take your breaks when you need to take your breaks. Take shoes and socks off, let your feet breathe. Dry them down. You don't want blisters. You're going to be getting blisters.
Yeah.
And with this rain coming in nightly, heavy downpours, that's going to wear you down too. That if those feet get wet, that's going to cause the blisters to come out even faster.
Turn left, then turn left.
Ow. Oh, that's a first. Round a pound for me. All right, kids. This is it.
Come back and pick us up an hour.
That will be this evening.
We'll get a couple of shots. And
That'll be this evening.
oh, I can't even get out of it. Gee, let alone walk.
Come down with that. Woo! Y'all got electrolytes of any kind?
Yeah, our first little bit.
What do you got?
Well, I mean, in the water, and then we got Pro Pel or something supposed to have it.
We also have, we're doing MREs, so,
Over have it.
yeah.
All right, grab the pack.
That's fine.
You got enough enough electrolytes.
Those are your bags.
You don't need them Gatorade?
No, yeah. Come here, buddy. Need a extra hand, that's one.
All right, well, this starts your waterfall hike.
Oh, let me get a chocolate.
This
That's
makes climbing the waterfall much, much easier to do.
Is that good for all the way up? Hang about. Sorry about that. Where you go? I got all the water. Oh, somebody done stole my backpack.
Yeah, we're getting it all ready. Let's see. I don't see anything else left behind. You got
Yeah.
your cell phones,
Yeah.
your car keys.
We're going
Yeah.
Out behind the building.
Okay.
Bathrooms right there if you need them. We're off on the right, but the arch is right in the back.
All right.
Here, look at that. It should be 80 because that's all I brought.
That's it. That'll work, Ben.
All
Joe, you got my number. Keep me updated with your progress. Okay?
Do it.
right.
I'm always interested. Have fun.
30-minute parking. But let's park it for 30 minutes.
Well, you're getting your stairs. We need to reevaluate this.
Well, let's go down there where the shade is.
No, let's get that because call you from that Verizon phone or something.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, guys. Have
All right.
fun.
Yeah, let's get some more we can.
Reevaluate.
Well, I mean, we can go right there. Throw it up on the thing. Unless you want to go around behind the building or something.
Well, behind the building is the arch.
Yeah, no, I meant the restack. But
When we started the AT, we actually started off very slow and gradually worked our way in and tested our gear out. And this is something that these guys are not going to have the luxury of doing. Because they're doing it in such a short time period, they're not going to be able to start off doing low mileage.
Where the sky rose up, opened up his hand, poured out a flood upon every beast and man, and we lost everything, but we don't count the cost, 'cause we don't feed the dogs of sympathy at all. Dogs all out, where the sun don't shine. Sip, watch you pipe in the house. Well, I'm tired this evening, pussy sits on my knee. Times get hard living on faith, water, and beans. But we don't crack, no, like them cold northern trees, and we don't take no more than is meant for me. In my hands you'll find no thievery. We don't hunger for your sympathy, 'cause we don't forget the dance that brought us to the ball. We don't feed the dogs of sympathy at all. Well, I love this river, but I hate this mountain. You can get up easy, but you can't get back down here. Took her off of the porch, into the bush. Things get tight out here when you're living on love. But we don't crack, no, like them cold northern trees, and we don't take no more than is meant for me. In my hand you'll find no thievery. We don't hunger for your sympathy. Watch your steps, son, so you don't fall. But never feed the dogs of sympathy at all.
Do you want to go up there and get water?
Oh, yeah, we
or
got it.
wherever.
Now let's go ahead and set these back here.
Said what?
Please.
Oh.
Along with this road.
Climbed. You good?
Bar against the tree.
We climbed 600 stairs. You wanna do it again?
Oh yeah, I'll run this one.
One thing I can promise is I'll never do that one again.
Yeah, luckily we
I've
get
came,
far.
I've seen, I've conquered.
But now we gotta find this hikes in trail, which apparently, according to Ron, the shuttle driver, will be a lot shorter for us.
Yeah.
Well, quicker, not shorter. Easier, yeah. That's a good word. You're gonna lose your potato chips.
Now the elevation at the beginning of the AT is nothing to shake a stick at either. I think it's rated in one of the top 3 or 4 of the most elevation gain and change on the AT, one of the top 3 or 4 states, just sort of Maine and New Hampshire. So it really does have a lot of elevation gain and loss, so they will be climbing a lot of mountains.
Rocks near water or something.
That might be something.
We made it to the end.
Oh yeah. Made it to the end. To the end of the end.
The hike end, which may also be the end. Just throwing that out there.
How was breakfast?
Yeah. Everything you wanted to get at the Hilton.
Yeah, this room is well worth $175.
And by the time we got here,
Definitely was.
Your ankle hurt?
well, the upper part is a little bit when I come off over the road or whatever. But my back, shoulder, and other leg is fine. And the pain in my, well, you call it my, pain in my calf ain't nothing like it was yesterday.
I guess my leg pain, hip pain's calmed down. My back's a little rough, shoulder's a little rough, but they're just sore from yesterday. I don't know if we're getting higher in elevation or what, but yeah, my breathing's getting shortened too. Yeah, but it was better yesterday. I'm sucking for wind back here.
I like this little walk right here. I ain't getting hardly no pain at all. Just when I climb, I have to use that calf to keep up.
it was probably better doing what we did last night.
We could have hiked up here. Well, we might not have made it. We just set a tent there, set the clock for 4:30, and ain't nobody coming through here that early.
Yeah, but somebody may.
Oh, yeah, we probably wouldn't have made it.
But also, we're probably better off doing what we did, just for pain level.
Yeah. Took a little weight off my credit card, but other than that.
And it took a little weight off the packs, too. A little weight. Well, mine. Oh.
When you're wiping the sweat out of your eye with a wet, salty rag.
Yeah.
We're doing all right.
Whew, we made it. we finally came off of the hike-in trail, which we did 1 mile this morning, and we got 3.4 left to go to get to Springer. So, no more green blazes for us. Set that green blaze.
Ain't no
That's
blood.
what they call you in that shirt. He's a green blaze. He goes by him so fast.
Ain't no blood, but there's been a lot of sweat and tears. There might be a little blood, I don't know. Dogs are hollering.
Somebody left an earring. Should we leave something?
Dying, yeah.
Use that shovel and then lay it up there.
Prop me up against there and leave me. Point at the blue blaze.
Yeah, there's our first blue blaze on where the trails joined.
What in blue blazes?
It looks pretty smooth sailing right now. But you know, that, what was it? It was a little over 7 miles, if not closer to 8. I'm not positive of a hike-in trail.
Yeah.
And it was uphill, 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 uphill. Yeah, to the point where I should have documented more, but I was in misery. And today's been a little uphill. But
she flat ground.
She's looking flat and easy sailing, but
easy.
To be continued.
You want to give? Nice. Good.
No, I don't see it. Don't really. No.
You don't hear that?
I heard an airplane.
No, I got it. You hear? You didn't hear that. How are you not hearing that? It's over there.
I don't know where that bear went. Well, as long as the bear's up there.
In loving memory of Richard Fowler Schoolbridge Sr., Spartanburg, South Carolina, beloved son, husband, father, brother, and uncle, who died in an airplane crash near this site April 10th, 1968, at age 33, with
3 others by his family June 15th, 1996 upon removal of aircraft. So the aircraft was over here somewhere for, what is that? 78, 88, 20.
2 years?
22 years, something like that.
Or 18, something, yeah.
Wow. It's crazy. So an airplane crashed over here and killed 4 people apparently. Wonder exactly where it was.
Could have been this big open spot.
Yeah, I guess it could
Well,
be.
it's open.
Yeah, it could be. Well, in his memory, right?
Yeah. Let's see.
Hey guys.
Hey.
How's it going?
How are you?
All right.
Where are you headed?
To the car.
Yeah.
To the car.
Oh yeah.
It ain't.
No, it's pretty up there.
Yeah.
It's great. Have a good
Can
one.
hardly wait.
Well, you have a few hills.
Yeah.
still,
Oh, just a couple.
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
We have a few hills still. That's why I don't want to talk to nobody. We didn't talk to
Wait.
I can keep.
Beautiful now.
I can go better with the thought. This might be it. Might be on the other side. This might be it. I'm better with that than we get 3 hills from now. I know that.
And they running and jumping and sprinting.
Pushing each other.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Take you a break, man. I'll see if I tell you how this is.
Yeah, I can already see how this.
Oh, man. It's got some lifting the leg up. Might be a problem for you. Be a problem for me. That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Oh, come on, you can do it.
I have to.
End of this trail's just over this hill.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It ain't so bad lifting your leg. It's leaving the weight on the other one. Carry me the rest of the way.
Yeah, try a few more feet, bud, and I'll come get you. All right. Let me give you a hand, man. No, I can help you. Grab my stick, man. Grab my stick.
Yeah. I only got a couple more.
Hey, that's a big step.
Yeah, I know. It only hurts when I breathe.
Hold your breath as you come on out.
Oh, gosh. Oh.
I believe you got it.
Yeah, but I gotta put the weight on that leg to get the other one up here. Here, let me grab your strap here.
Oh, you pull us both over the mountain.
You good?
Yeah, nobody quit jerking.
Oh. I mean.
Woo, there you go, buddy. There you go. Hey, now all we gotta do is get up that hill.
Oh.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got everything you want. Honey, we know the names. We are the people that can find whatever you may need. the money, honey. They got your disease in the jungle. Welcome to the jungle, baby.
Hey, slow down a little bit.
Keep up there, Pretty Blaze.
Hey, I'm going fast as I can go. Oh, you all right? Oh, watch out. Oh, man. You all right? I about took a tumble trying to catch myself. Oh, tweaked my knee or something. Oh, let's just sit here a minute and catch a breather.
Landed in some briars as well.
How about jumped in and landed?
Oh, my knee, man.
Oh, shit. So let's just check it out and take a few minutes.
Get that off.
Oh. Oh. Go on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I know I was happy to see this building.
Yeah.
That comes from the falls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see a bigger building.
Well, you know, cars that'll take you out.
Yeah, really. Yeah. Get me out of here.
How far you reckon that is?
Over the next.
According to this little cheap map we got from him, it's 1.5 miles to Springer Mountain.
Those miles are long here.
They are, aren't they?
Is it not crazy?
It's
From the
unreal.
water to here.
Yeah.
Half a mile.
Yeah, we're
Half.
from North Carolina,
Oh, okay.
and we go out and do 9-10 miles like it's nothing. We
Yeah.
come here, hike, says we want a half a mile. What?
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it's
3 regions back up there. We camped up there last night. Good God.
Y'all don't want to know what we did last night.
What'd you do?
It was getting dark, and we were still on. We came down the hike in trail.
Right.
We came to the hike in, went in there and talked to them, and you can't camp no out here.
Yeah, you have to
How
walk.
much is it for a room? $175.
What?
Well,
Yeah.
we got to. We'll take a room. Then we took a room. It's a bunk bed, no bath.
Plywood
bathrooms,
bunk bed,
Are you
plywood
serious?
walls. It was not bigger than 2 bathrooms stuck together. They had a fan,
As an air
and
conditioner.
we wanted to dump some of our pack. We don't have a garbage can. You have to take it with you. And then when I got ready to pay the $175, she says 201. Huh? No, the $175. That's taxes.
Yeah, it's rough.
And they had people there. They had families there, and
Wow.
that's if
like
you stay here 3 or 4 days, you done spent several $100s.
That's ridiculous.
It was a family
They-
shower,
Yeah.
potty bathroom.
Yeah.
$175 for this.
Wow. But yeah, from the Black Gap shelter, which is this, you're 1.5 miles to Springer Mountain.
This was the Black Gap she was telling us about there.
Yeah, before we spent there, she said, you just go down there about half a mile, then it forks, and about another mile, and you'll be here.
Another mile.
Yeah, we've been hiking since 10:30 this morning.
Yeah. No, that's 8.8 miles from the falls
Yeah.
to here to there to Springer Mountain.
It's unbelievable. You get there and you've only went 8.8 miles.
Yeah, it's the longest 8.8 miles I've ever.
Of course, all the hiking and walking we did in the woods was without backpacks, but that shouldn't make that much difference.
Oh yeah.
But it shouldn't. Yeah.
That extra 30 pounds.
Oh, we done dumped out twice.
I dumped all my food. Just snacks is what I'm left with. But we brought MREs.
We've got these right here if you want some.
No, we got no heater or nothing.
Well,
Oh, no. That's,
The 175 included breakfast, so we did get that.
oh boy.
yeah.
God,
buddy?
Continental.
Yeah, tell it like it was. The 201.
Let's have a Caesar.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We about knocked ourselves and just staying here the rest of the night.
Oh.
Last mile and a half.
Yeah.
It's about to kill us anyway.
Well, a mile and a half probably another 8 hours.
I'm
Well-
glad to see somebody else in the same boat we're in.
Oh.
For you, but
I don't know if you're supposed to, but we'd throw a 10 up here.
y'all pass me on the trail. Don't worry.
Oh, I don't know about
I
that.
doubt that.
Out of all of the thru hikers that attempt to thru hike the Appalachian Trail, I've heard as high as 50% of those hikers will quit within the first 50 miles. I believe this has to do with a lot of people just being unprepared and not familiar with the gear and not having their gear tested and broke in.
Cook something else to eat. Something. Yeah, big old horsefly. Probably the best place in the world. Oh, God. One of the better places to get service out here. Oh.
Hey, we made it.
You made it.
Kinda.
Kinda.
Thought we'd never see one. It's like the dodo bird right there. Hey, what came first? The tree or the mountain?
I believe the mountain.
We're trying to get to this parking lot. At least, well, my leg was feeling a little better until we started having to come down these rocks. Rumor has it, we're near the parking lot.
You never have a dead day.
Nope. I don't. Wintertime though is the dead time. Yeah.
A lot of thru hikers start winter on.
Yeah. In March. But if it's a mild winter like this year was this past year, I was busy through February, January. You see it all on my Facebook. I was putting people out then.
Been back from the Georgia now for about 3 days. Had to rest up. You know, the Appalachian Trail will put a whooping on you. It was mostly uphill because, I mean, we're trying to get to the top of the mountain and all. And you're hiking all day. And it was hot. I mean, and our backpacks, it was probably too heavy because we didn't know really what to take and how much and stuff. But, you know, you live and learn, as they say. And I was glad to get off that mountain. Yeah, we got to where we needed to be, and it was time to get off of it. And when Ron, the shuttle guy, come picked us up, and as he was driving us back to the car, we were talking about how hard it was, and he said, "You'll be back." No, I don't think so. He said, the mountain will call you back. I don't think so. And the last few days, it's sort of strange, but I think the mountain's calling me. I mean, I'm seriously thinking about next year. We will have longer to train. We only had 3 months to train, and we didn't know much. But you can't say we know a whole lot more now, but we know some more, and we got a whole year to train. I'm thinking next year, we'll try it again. We'll pick up where we left off and go from there. Because, you know, like I said, in a weird way, it was fun, exciting, and it was new to us and all. So, yeah, I'm thinking we'll do it again.
You know, the question was asked before we left if we were ready for this. And we did so much preparing for this with going to the local mountain and hiking and doing all the trails around here at the local parks. And I thought we were ready as we could be. And as far as things around here to train with, to get ready for that, we were. But when we got there, I found out that the miles there were just so much different than here. I referred to it like a treadmill. It was like you would walk and hike, and you weren't getting anywhere. And it would take like twice as long to do a mile on that mountain as it would here. And just since we've been back, it's, you know, on the mountain you felt defeated, and then you get home and you feel like the mountain's challenging you to come back and hit it again and bring what knowledge you've gained and try it again. And I really feel we're leaning that way. And it's just, you know, we got to find a way to be more prepared next go around. And I think we will be. But as far as training around here, there is no way to prepare for the Appalachian Trail.
Got no time for the shadows that pass. Got no desire they won't pass. Got no thrill from driving fast. Lord, I don't know why, but it's true. You've got no flowers in your hair. Got no makeup